I've been drinking water for some time, picking up the parts of all my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? Don't tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, follow you to carry on. I was your father in dark skies, bringing me for fire, not for time. Follow my heart, can't deny. Show you how I play my part. Ghosts in the night don't justify the love we lost, the love we hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on.
Yeah. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to TeamODZ Live and ODivaZ. We're on R.G.V. Yay! More France.
What's the chance I could open a window here? This thing is just so much slower than it was just a week ago. Wow. 122. What? This is absurd. Is this even me? Is this me? Look at this heart rate. This is crazy. For a moment, I had myself convinced, like, no, heart rate's fine. It's just, I'm just paying too much attention to it. And now it's actually fixed. And I'm like, nope, there was something wrong with it. It is amazing how You know, we wait for all of these carrots to chase in Zwift, but then the moment that we get into kind of a golden age, all of a sudden now the group rides have nobody in them. I don't know how the other ones are doing, but it's definitely, ODivaZ has definitely decreased a lot.
Yeah, well, big
since
spin.
Big spin.
Absolutely. Not just ODivaZ. The first, hey there, Katie. The first ODivaZ century after the big spin event started. The week before, I'd had over 200 people on the ride. After big spin started, 31.
Yeah. What is Grace doing? She is pushing it. Habitual pusher on leaving. It's almost like she knows when the person wants to leave and just waits 5 extra minutes. Not even my problem, and I'm feeling annoyed about it.
Yeah, well, good to have you here, Katie.
All right, who's off the back? Huh, it's just someone on a bike. I was
Fancy that.
A handbike. They are doing 25 watts per kilo. Put it. Wait, did they disappear? Did they go away? Right when I'm ready to do this. I think they did.
Uh-oh.
Did. Come on. Oh well. So I was planning on riding back anyway.
Welcome, you Mel. You joined just in time to hear Rick complaining about
Oh God! How do we
about sweeping.
Yeah.
Well, or lack thereof. In this case, when you go back to sweep someone and then they disappear when you get back to them. Like, okay, I'll just sweep myself back.
Sweeping hates you, and sweepers hate you too.
Your voice is a little bit quiet,
Okay, I'll check it.
you know. Man, I am fixed right now, dude. This
Oh.
is so cool.
I feel
The
like
stuff
you
I did
yesterday.
worked. Well, I'm still tired, but but I'm like, you know, I'm okay. I'm not bad, but I'm not destroyed. But man, my heart rate is like right in the zone I want it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that tomorrow's day off doesn't ruin it. What is going on? Why is she back inside?
He says hello to you both.
Hello. What? Oh. So she's behind it. That's good. Holy shit. That kid takes forever to get out the door. I think she's gone now, though. Wow, it's just... Man, soon this heart rate will be normal again, but for right now, I'm like, wow. It's just craziness. I feel like I'm doing the same work, but like looking up and like, oh wow, look how low it is. Here comes.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Only math is real. Here comes the serious guy. I love it. Every time I declare that math is not real, someone's got to be like, actually. Andy does it. Just because you can't do it doesn't make it not real, Rick. That one's good. But then there's someone who has to come in and be like, well, actually, math is the only thing that's real.
Well,
Thank
I
you.
would
it is.
imagine that if math is real, that if somebody said that, I would imagine that that person they haven't majored in math, because last I checked, math has fate too, just like science. Like once you get up into the higher levels, just because the lower levels means it's always right doesn't mean higher.
Yeah, well, like I said, I've just mentioned it here, imaginary numbers. You know, it's partly a joke, but you can't have the square root of a negative number.
Yeah.
It is until you go into math theory, and then all of it changes,
Right.
because there's so much that's So yeah, for like
Math does have its
some
limitations.
yeah, it's just like everything else.
But
It's
math is
factual up until a
behind
certain
everything.
point.
Most things can be explained with math.
Yeah.
Can I explain them with math? No, not really. But
yeah,
but I understand they can.
I know I
But
can.
whenever I make that statement, it quickly like sifts out whoever needs a good laugh in the group. It's just like, you haven't laughed in a while, have you? Because that is the most absurd thing to say math isn't real. Because math is obviously real. Probably even used math in my head to type that sentence. In a way, if you think about it.
Hey there, Nick. Good morning, my friend. Nick said, well, hang on a sec. Nick says, good morning, ladies. You can't be talking to us then.
This is the wrong channel.
Well, yeah. Well, I can get away with that because I'm an honorary ODivaZ. I'm leading the group ride right now. But you two?
I've been an honorary.
Was it one of those?
So, hey, don't leave me out.
Okay, all right.
Maybe it was one of those things where the ODivaZ channel tab was like right next to the Amaranth tab. He hit it real quick and typed without thinking during ads. And then realized, oh shoot, I said, hey ladies, and I'm accidentally on the ODivaZ live. Yeah, that's the ticket. I wish I could watch chat without my laptop just being like, nope. But if I watch chat, I have to decide between chat, Twitch chat, or ride chat, because I have to do it on my phone. Yeah, I just rode with Constance for 45 minutes with an average heart rate of 141, which is just absurd. I could tell it was lower because it was just, I'm finally back at that point where it's like I stopped pedaling as hard and then my heart rate reflects that. I'm no longer getting stuck at certain areas, certain numbers.
Yeah, for sure. Coming in hot.
I just can't believe how much work it took just to get this. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I watched so many people ride where I'm like, or they take like 2 weeks off, come back, and they're like, oh, my heart rate's a little high, and I'm like, still not as high as mine. And then they're back in a day. So like, yep, just riding along with all in zone. And me, I work at it for a week, get my heart rate back, then have to take a day off, and then start all over again.
Hey, up, Owen.
So this time, it's been good all week long. So hopefully, tomorrow's day off won't affect it. Because this time around too, it's like, everything is lower as far as my Garmin is concerned during the day. So now it's time to build if I'm still good on Friday. This is where it could start moving quickly if I can stay on the track.
Yep.
Not a single soul here, was there? last week at this time, just riding at this pace, especially after time with Constance, I'd be well in the 140s, if not touching 150. I'm just like, wow, right on my power. It's all the zones are matching. Oh wow. I'll just pause the mic because I'm going to keep talking about this, or I'll just mute it. I'm so excited. I just don't get why it took almost 3 months. I mean, the injuries played a little part, but still, holy. I feel like that cold I got was hanging on for a long time. Like, I didn't feel sick, but my lungs still felt a little off. I was still hitting the inhaler. I haven't done that all week. That could be it. But I also feel like the work I put in and really structuring it helped. So I was paying attention to the graphs and working on goals according to the graph.
There you go, Katie. Plenty of support from the group. I know you're listening to this stream, Charlie. Is that where Yogi and Boo Boo live? I'm sorry.
No, that was Jellystone.
What?
Totally
I've got it wrong all these years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All wrong. Ooh, the legs are sore today. The lifting with the pace yesterday.
I had to take a break from erg today. Yeah, yesterday every time I'd step up high onto something, felt like my knee didn't want to hold on. Right above the knee. So I'm guessing it's quad, but man, I was stretching them out. I guess I should do a little better. But yeah, I always run into that, like when I'm doing one of the Zwift training plans on erg. Usually my knees end up being something I have to nurse through the last part of them. As they increase intensity. So it might be a good reason to start shutting the erg off, like everybody else has been doing, I've been noticing.
What is this erg thing?
So it's a thing that non-roller people get.
Or inside rock rollers can do it, I think.
Inside ride do have variable
those
resistance,
the-
but I don't know that they're
The smart roller.
capable I have ridden smart rollers.
Yeah, they can
I've ridden
change
the Tree Trainer smart rollers. They're reasonable. Can't ride them at 100% if you're going up the Alp. Wheels just don't turn fast enough for you to stay upright.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm about to get I didn't want to go in a little bit too hard on my because I'm way ahead of this line. I haven't. I ain't still caught back up. If you didn't reset that, I was gone because my guy is still rolling.
Let me know when you're the right side of it.
I am now.
I'll keep going with the resets. I think there's one person way up who's ignoring.
That person needed attention. Yeah.
No. Looks like you're back, are you?
Yep, I'm back.
All right.
So Nick.
Nice. Quit the ride.
Come on, if you're gonna show off on the BMX, stay with the group.
He was looking for a ride to win.
Well, this isn't the one.
You want to take his BMX bike, find an easy ride, and go win it.
Speaking of BMX bikes, there goes one.
Exactly.
Off the front.
Yeah, there goes another guy off the front.
Yeah, he's like off the back, off the front. He's riding like one of those teenagers. I guess that's how you're supposed to ride on a BMX bike, though. Unless if you're on the track, you're supposed to ride all squirrely, making people nervous.
Roll it up. In the office.
Like parading with a Louis Vuitton.
I hate
Something
that.
I
You
always
mean
say,
like,
hitting little bits. Hitting little bits whenever he's wearing his Rafa stuff. I'm always like, oh yeah. Executive Vice President, or Senior Vice President, Senior VP right here in his Rafa kit.
yeah.
He's the typical guy you see when you're going down 95. He's the guy with New Hampshire plates driving into Boston in his Mercedes. Except I don't think he has a Mercedes.
When you say hubba, you mean gum, right? The hubba bubba gum? Because that would piss me off. Somebody smoked
Hubba bubba.
next
Hubba
to me.
bubba.
And everybody knows hubba bubba gum makes so much noise. It's so huge. It's just like it's like Cookie Monster for gum.
Yeah, we're doing good here, Katie.
We're getting it.
I had a few times where I like bought the Hubba Bubba, like a bag of it. Just sit there and like chew, chew, chew. You hold on to the wrapper because you're just gonna spit it into the wrapper and then grab another one and chew, chew,
Yeah,
chew.
another one. Because it's only good for like 30 seconds to a minute, and after that, it's just disgusting.
Yeah.
Just hard, huge.
And rip through that bag.
Heck yeah. Oh, I see. Nice. Okay, see, that's a foreign thing I'm not used to. I just call it background, which you just described. Yeah. Same. Sucks. It's so much fun as a kid. You know, it's similar to that gum that came out, the baseball gum, where it was like shredded, and you just get to like dip your fingers in it and get as much as you want out. And you eat like a massive piece or a little piece. But just like Hubba Bubba, it never lasts. You know what I'm talking about? The baseball gum? It came in a little packet that looked like a cheese packet.
That stuff's the
bigger.
worst. It's like it cracks when you first put it in your mouth. And then softens up. Yeah, that's good for even less time than Hubba Bubba. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like 2 chomps and it's done. Yeah, I used to always get those and just put them in my mouth for a while and try not to chew it for as long as possible.
Yeah. Nick, mine is, my noise phobias is like mouth noises, like gum, chips smacking. Dude, I can't ignore it. It's so annoying. And when it's part of the culture, when they do it, it's even worse, and I just really can't. I'm like, dude, you gotta get me out of here.
A whole culture. Well, yeah, because then they're going over the top.
Yeah.
They're not even like zoning out. And
so good.
Yeah.
You're like, bro, why
Now
are you
they're
doing
like,
food is
do it
falling
the
out of your
loudest.
mouth? Yeah, exactly. Oh, whistling and humming. I can deal with whistling unless you suck. I can deal with the other stuff unless you suck at it. Then I'm like, bro, stop. Like, you can make a beat all day as long as that beat rocks. But as soon as your shit is off beat, I'm done. Stop.
Yeah. I don't know as much with other people, but I know for myself, like a whistling nose.
Yeah.
If I'm like trying to go to sleep and my nose is whistling, oh, that drives me crazy. That's not happening.
Yeah.
How about throat
Do
whistling?
whatever it takes.
No, that means you're really sick if it gets to that point.
No, throat whistling. It's actually a thing.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
You can
That would be
actually
horrible.
whistle a 2-part
Is that
harmony
like-
if you throat whistle and whistle with your lips as well.
Oh, okay.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. That sounds more like a talent than anything else.
Yeah.
Now when you're
Well,
like-
I can throat
just
whistle, but I can't whistle a tune on it yet. And
Is that
RTX
like when you
voice
just
will
control
filter it
in
out
your
if I
throat?
try.
I'm gonna
Well,
need
that's
you
what's
to do
that?
so we can flip it.
Is it when you like control the airflow with your throat, or are you actually like making your throat whistle?
Making your throat whistle.
Yeah, I can't do it. I just make air sounds.
And if you throat whistle, hum, and lip whistle at the same time, then you can do a 3-part harmony. I don't think I've seen anyone do that, but I've seen people throat whistle and whistle with their lips.
Now we're getting into beatbox territory.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
Katie.
because if
Well,
you
mine's.
do all three,
I don't drink coffee, so mine's a hot chocolate stuff.
yeah. I'm with you, Nick, on everything you're saying. By the time you put up with it, I can't take it. And if you do all three, dude, we're fighting at work. I told you to stop. I put up with it for well over an hour.
Nothing personal, but we're gonna have to fight now.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to have to make you stop forcefully. I warned you. Nobody argued with you when you had a phobia of popcorn. You can't do corn, and I'm like, come on, bro. Like, we all can't cook popcorn at work because of you. And here you come, just smacking what somebody tells you, and
man.
it's too much.
That was a perfectly timed coffee stop, finished before.
Isn't it funny
The
how like, work
intestines.
brings on those kind of things?
Yep.
Like I have an issue at work where it's like there's one person that anytime they ask for help, they do this like fake smile thing, but don't like get right to what they need help with. They're just like, hi. And it's like, hey. And they still sit there smiling. And it's like, so could you maybe give me a hand in just a little bit? And it's just like, oh, I want to hit you so bad right now. But I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna calmly ask, what? What is it that you would like some help with? Drives me crazy. Because there's nothing behind the eyes. It's all just a smile.
Yeah.
You only bring real smiles my way. Or just ask. You don't even have to smile. Just be like, hey, can I get a hand when you have a chance? That worked really well. It's amazing.
Straight up.
You don't have to like come up with this whole routine of play acting just to ask me to help.
I know. I tell people that same concept, and they tell me that they're not playing, and I'm like, that's playing. But
There's also been moments where the same person will ask me if later I could give them a hand when I first show up. I say yes. Then later when they come out, like say if it's help stocking the kegs in the cooler, then they come out with their cooler stocking gloves on and just do the smile and hold them up and not say anything. And then I just ignore them until they say something. I have no problem dragging it out until you use your words. Use your words.
use your words. It reminds me of that kid video I used to show my kids to teach them to say something when they did. Use your words.
I guess I must have that,
we
Nick.
went through with Lily for a bit. When she was like first turning 3, she would like to make noises, and in her twos, like just this little like. They'd be like, huh?
And then they point. They're like,
You
nah,
gotta tell me
that's
what you
not
want.
gonna work. Yeah.
I guess I must have that, Nick, because if I'm driving in the car and there's a repetitive sound in the car, it really irritates me. I've got to find out what it is, you know,
Yeah.
and to the point where I may even have to stop if it's in the back of the car and out of reach.
Yeah. I've done that. I've definitely done that. I had a water bottle that no matter what, it just kept rotating back and forth and then getting squeezed, so it was just making noise. And I just couldn't take it. I had to stop. Basically,
What
what
was
I
the
did
thing,
was I
Andy,
just
that
stopped,
was-
had a light, turn off.
Oh yes,
See, get it.
yeah. So Simon had a Simon told us a story. Someone must have been eating cherries on the back seat of his car, and there was a cherry pit fallen down behind the rear seat. And every time he went round the left corner, it would go. And then when he went round the right corner, so he told us that story one week when we were racing the TTT on Thursday. So the next week, when we went round the left corner, I just went. Da, 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 da.
Hey, Grace.
Hey there, Grace.
Oh, wait, maybe is it working?
Oh,
Yeah, we hear you now. There you go. Welcome.
I have push to talk enabled and my hands are sweaty, so it doesn't work.
Oh,
I hate push to talk, especially for that reason. It's really good if you have kids that won't stop screaming at them. It sucks for this. You got sweaty hands and you're trying to operate the thing. I know, dude. That fence is hurting me today. I keep just freaking licking the thing.
You could just give me some extra watts because I'm struggling.
Yeah,
Hey, you.
I'll pass it down. Where are you at? I need to calm down anyway and get off the front. Spring. Okay, first. Oh, guys, are y'all not interested in the recent league I sent you that just popped up? That would be fun. Oh, look, Rick is
Hey, Grace. Are you,
hi, Grace.
oh,
that
have
Grace.
you heard of,
Rick's
Cooper
daughter's
Flag?
called Grace as well.
Yes, so easy to say. Great.
Oh, don't.
Cooper Flag he's the number one. He just turned 18 in December. He's the number one projected NBA draft. And
Why would I have heard of him?
he's from Newport.
Oh, shit. Nope.
Yeah. He's like he's considered to potentially be like one of the best basketball players of the generation, I guess. Potentially, of course, projections like that.
How did that happen?
Go either way. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, him and his brother both just showed a real talent. I think they're twins. And his brother went to the University of Maine. He'll start next year. But they both, he went to Duke. And they both were like real good coming up and like doing all the travel stuff and everything. Their parents definitely like put the money towards making them better. And then I know that they went to what's the school called there? Can't even remember anymore. I always forget. But I know they single-handedly won the championships that year, and then the next year they went to a school in Florida that's like a basketball prep school. And yeah, he's like standout right now. He's in all the commercials on March Madness, and he's the big name.
Crazy. What's his last name again?
Flag.
I feel like I went to high
Lots of
school
flags.
with some flags.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of flags, like especially around that area and around here. But it could have potentially been like his parents or
My
something.
dad. My dad was a teacher at the high school, so he knows everybody.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty cool because it's like Maine's not necessarily known for putting out like a lot of star players, more like women's players than men's. So it's just crazy to all of a sudden be like, oh, this guy he was like already projected to be the #1 draft pick before he even signed at Duke. Like while he was 17, 16, they were, or when he was 16, they were already calling it. And he was like hanging out with LeBron James and stuff. LeBron James was giving him a lot of like tutoring and stuff, I guess. Mentorship. And then like he played on a team that did like a exhibition game with the Olympic team last year and ended up standing out in that. Like he was playing these Olympic players well. And that's where he really got recognized. That's when they were like, okay, I think he's ready for the NBA already. But he went and did the 1 year in college.
Is he like early 20s?
Nah, he just turned 18.
Or 18, yeah.
Good grief.
Yeah, he started playing for Duke at 17, turned 18 in December. And he's already got like multi-million-dollar deals and all kinds of stuff. He's doing well right now.
He was mostly just happy to leave Newport.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's already out of Newport pretty much because he had already been in Florida. But he did play 2 years ago for high school, and that was the first time I had heard of him because he was just on the news all the time because they were just destroying everybody in Class C. I think it's Class C. And apparently, even if he was in AA, he still would have been just crushing everybody. But for some reason, his brother went a different path because they were both doing really well. But his brother decided to sign for Maine, which is really going to help out Maine a lot. They did really good this year compared to what they normally do. And so next year with him might actually get them into the tournament a little bit.
You know my bottles already. Let's see which has some.
And of course,
left.
You know how it gets in Maine. Once there's a star player, now Maine, people from Maine are traveling everywhere, and everybody's talking about it. They're like, we have a golden child. We've made it. We've made it to a national place. We're always the state on the edge of the country that everybody's like, is that it? Where is that anyway? That's like in Canada, isn't it?
There's one off the back, Rick.
Is there?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I thought that was me. I was like, I was.
They were putting out some watts, but then they decided not to.
In the last 10 minutes.
Huh. Someone with all the jerseys.
Huh.
And they're doing
Well, they
1.8.
probably tired themselves off. Nah, let them dangle. They're fine.
I'll still
Is
try.
that really the person with the jersey?
I'll still try, see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he probably was
wow,
just
there's
tired.
2 of them with all the jerseys now. It's like they're working together. He's like coming back to pull him back.
Well, Watch wants me to work out hard today, so I'm gonna have to go for them too.
They're just waiting for you to drop, and then they're going to sprint up.
Sprint,
Yeah, they'll pull you
Now they're
back.
putting on the big effort. They're doing it good.
Nikita over there calling Nikita old. You said it dead.
That's a nice pink canyon that you've got there, Yamal.
Yeah, repping all pink.
It's ODivaZ pink.
Yup, I put it on for my team. Come on, y'all.
For me, I see a pink prom bike.
Nah, I don't have the Tron bike on right now because I'm trying to
No.
upgrade 3 bikes so that I can upgrade the Tron bike later.
Yeah.
And
Nice
I wanted
switches.
one in this category, so although it's the hard one and I should have started with a time-based one, especially before they fix all the stuff. But no, I started with a distance bike. Like an idiot. She's getting on just right, yo. Nick, I want you to make her answer for why is it that when I want to play video games with her, she's asleep by 9:30, 10:30. But here she is watching One Punch at midnight. To make her explain that. That show is not easier to stay awake than Path of Exile, which I did play
That
yesterday.
just reminded me I still have to do end of quarter stuff. Crap. I was already putting off inventory for this week, let alone doing end of quarter.
Oh my god, it sounds awful.
Although today I don't have much to do, so. Which word is it, Grace?
Plug everybody, and plug.
I hope it's not our stream music, Owen. So, when I ran my own PBX,
Grace, which word is it?
my whole music was Blondie's Hanging on the Telephone. Sorry, Grace, I interrupted there. What was that?
Yeah, I mean, I finally get the push to talk to work.
Oh,
Agent is the dirty word.
oh.
Because
Ooh,
where
drink.
where I work, just like all of it.
That was all a trick to get you to drink.
I know I told this
Yeah.
story on the stream before, but just before I came over here, I had a British gas guy come to my door in the UK. I opened the door. Hello, sir. Could I ask who supplies your energy at the moment? I said, well, you can. I said, but... Oh, who is it, sir? It's PowerGen. Oh, wow, well, we can save you so much on your fuel and electricity. I said, look, I can save you some time as well. I'm moving. Oh, well, I'm sure we can supply your energy requirements at your new address as well. I said, I don't think so. Oh, he says, what's the postal code? I said, WI 54956. Puzzled look on the guy's face. That doesn't sound like a UK postal code, sir. I said, it's not. It's in Wisconsin. All right, thank you. Have a good day. He's probably muttering under his breath as he turned around and walked away.
Yeah. He said, yeah, you trying to get that up.
I enjoyed that conversation.
Yeah, Nick, and when you think about it, I still don't like that excuse because at 9:30, she's too tired. 10:30, too tired. But at 12, she can watch a 20-minute episode.
I had similar conversations with Sky and British Telecom as well. I really milked that.
Oh wow, I got a -4 performance condition from Garmin. I'm tired, I guess, guys.
Oh, wait. Wrong chat.
I know, dude. That's exactly. You know how many hours I am? Well, I have 2 characters, and one is now 14, and she made a new one, and swears that the old one is too stuck. I do get it though. Not the next
That sort of spring, Rick.
Rick, after this, what kind of workout are you doing? Are you
Rick's ignoring you.
Oh yeah,
Who,
okay.
me? Wait, what? What were you saying? I heard Rick after this something.
Yamel asked, what kind of workout are you doing? I'll translate. Yamel.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't think I'm doing
What kind
any.
of-
I think I'm gonna round up to 40K and then do some stretching. I've missed a few hours in the last 3 days of work. But
Hey there,
I
Vonnie.
mean a lot.
Thanks for liking the stream, my friend.
That's why I'm taking tomorrow off, so I can just go in early.
Now, Rick usually smells like that, Nick. It's all the beans he eats.
He has to fill up his filament for his 3D printer.
Nice.
Oh, and Rick, the other thing. Can you hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. About that race league, are you joining with me or what?
I got to check it out. I did see when you put that through, I was doing something. I haven't been back to Messenger since. But yeah,
5
I'll
versus
check it out.
5 league, 1 team at a time versus 1 team, and 5 people go, and you get points. Starting at 10, all the way down. And because the way the numbers work, it's impossible to tie unless Swift ties you. And that way you get the same points.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's always a team, there's always a winner. And it's just 5 versus 5. And it's a bracket league.
And then
so,
you work your way up the ladder, right?
yeah. Are you down, dude?
I think so. Yeah. Does this one have a specific time, or is it just kind of decided between teams?
It's decided between the team when you go to register for a bracket.
So that is the
So
tough
if-
part, is me being able to do it
Same.
at certain times. I'm so limited on
Same
time.
here. Yep. So as long as we do that, we should be good. Because I'm only gonna ride it this time of day. Maybe 2 days a week I'll ride in the afternoon, but other than that, that's it. I can't change my whole schedule for it. So yeah.
But yeah, I have seen a few of those.
There we go. Fences down. Yamel's off.
Definitely. Good
15 watts a
teamwork
kilo there, I
practice.
saw from Yamel. Look at that smile. That is just pure smile energy. Going straight from his teeth to his legs. You clip that one. Pure smile energy.
As the kids say, that big smile energy.
Yamel taking the sprint by a whole 5 seconds. Nice work, bud. Well done. And the win.
My power's definitely going up.
Hey, there's a PR.
14.2 for 5 seconds. Definitely.
What was your 5-second power then?
14.2.
Nice.
Am I a mod on TeamODZ?
I don't know. Why?
No, I'm not. I can't ban Nick.
You have to have a sword to know if you're a mod.
I will. If I had a sword, I would smite you so hard, Nick. You would be smited.
Dude, I got my whole peak power in one sprint.
Nice.
That was crazy. I am definitely getting stronger. So happy.
Oh, wow. Look how identical Owen and I look. I looked down for a moment. I was like, whoa, I typed all that? And I realized, oh, no, that's Owen. Looks just like mine.
I'm unique in these.
I also just realized I have the colors of America in mine. That was not intentional, but I'll go with it. Why not?
I feel like I'm mostly trying to avoid those colors now.
I hear you.
Yeah. Same.
I'm going to switch to red and white.
Yeah, I'm trying real hard to be Canadian. I'm like, do I have enough family that was Canadian that I can somehow backdoor in as a citizen somehow?
Yeah, I did find out that my great grandparents, so I think my grandparents, or one of them, was born in Canada.
Well, I guess I've got choices.
I'm not positive.
Not really a choice.
I was actually talking to a Canadian about that. He's like, come on up. And I was like, but your weather, though, it's like just a little worse than here. I'm not trying to get worse in the weather. I'm trying to get better.
Andy, do you need another wife? Because, you know, hey, if I can move.
What, to Wisconsin?
Yeah, actually, you know, Wisconsin isn't that bad. I mean, vote.
Nah, I like it.
All right. Those on Twitch, we're going to read you, Mel. Those on Facebook and YouTube. Say it, Rick.
Meow.
That's not right. Come on.
That means bye-bye now.
All right. We'll let you have it.
The I Go Meow song came on my playlist.
Oh, yes. We should put that in the playlist for
Outro?
streaming.
Yes. It's a great song.
All right. Thanks, everybody on YouTube and Facebook. We will... I'll be back with... actually, Justin will be on tomorrow. Justin will be streaming his ride tomorrow morning. And then I'll be back with the WTRL Team Time Trial tomorrow lunchtime. Until then, take care. Have a good day. Bye. Bye.
I've been treading water for some time, picking up the parts of all my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart?